Hello YouTube, Ian from the bedroom here, your guitar junkie. I'm going to do a quick review and a little soundtrack backing on this here beauty. Now, I had to change my shirt because this is such a classy guitar. I normally don't wear shirts with buttons while I'm playing the guitar because I don't want to scratch the back of the guitar. Just like I wouldn't wear a belt with a belt buckle. If I did, I would tuck the shirt around the buckle because I don't want any buckle rash back there, you know. So, getting to the guitar. This is probably one of Harley Benton's top quality guitars. I can't believe how great this guitar is. Now, it is just slightly thicker than their LP. Wish I had one. I don't want to move out of the camera frame to grab one. And it is slightly wider by about half an inch going around. But it's not a big body like a 335, which is what I love. And you've got the LP style with the neck and the body instead of the double cutaway. Now if they made this in a double cutaway, I think it would sell just as hot as this style. And I'm going to try to stop saying and you know. So, Tesla chrome covered pickups. There is a slight tone difference between this one and the Harley Benton SC single cut 550 Deluxe 2. That's gold plated Tesla pickups. And maybe it's the semi hollow body, the wood. You know, you got to put all this into perspective because everything gives you a sound or a tone. Now, big, beautiful buttons on here, felt in between the button, the strap button, and the body on both ends. They do have compartments to get to the switches. So if you were to bring this to a luthier to have something done to it, you would not have to have the guy say, well, it's going to be a little bit more because I got to go into the F-hole. I think what I am going to do is just take a black magic marker and go around this F-hole just to bring it out a little bit more. And if a black magic marker doesn't work, then I'm just going to maybe use some paint, you know, and just ever so slightly paint that. But it is the clear coat does go all the way around inside the wood. It's not raw, which is sweet. Coil tap, which I'll never use, but it's a nice option. Hardtail. Oh, this is a roasted, or what you want to, if you want to say baked, flame maple neck and a baked fingerboard. Now the fingerboard is not flame maple, but you could see wood grain on it. And again, the gun stock wax front and back will really bring this out because it's satin right now. You have, let's not forget, 22 blacksmith medium jumbo frets. I think that on a guitar of this caliber, it's more like a jazz guitar. The way it's set up in its specs, they would have jumbo frets, but these are great. They have illuminating side markers, and when I say that, I mean they glow in the dark, and graphite nut to help keep it in tune, along with, ready? Bam! Locking Grover tuners. Yeah. How sweet is that? Set neck into the body. A AAA tiger maple top, which kind of, to me, because it doesn't, it kind of has a vintage look to it. It sometimes when you see tiger maple and it's really dominant, it almost looks like it's a photo finish, you know. Kind of looks a little fake or odd. This one, the way they have it lined up, where the top is darker than the bottom, you can see that the split. It just gives you that you know, antique kind of look to it. What else can I say about the guitar? You know, pearl dot inlays, and that's it. This is just an all-in-one guitar, and this is like one tool for every occasion. You can do everything, I feel, with this guitar. You could do jazz, you could do blues, you could do classic rock, you could do heavy rock. This will cover every aspect. For someone that just loves the way this looks, which is what drew me to it, the way it looks with the semi-hollow body. You know, you have a mahogany sound bar going through it, where everything is bolted to it, so it cuts down on that feedback. You don't have to stuff a rag in there. This is just a beautiful, high quality guitar. Now these are selling for, I'm gonna say $366. I think it was. I'm gonna say $350 just to be safe. Now, with everyone digging on these guitars, oh, the binding around it too. It's like a wood binding. You can actually see the wood grain. Everyone, once you start seeing a lot of these videos popping up, pushing this guitar, I think that Harley Benton might start raising their price. Like everything else, if it starts to sell, they jack it up. If it gets stale on the shelf, they drop it down. So my advice is, if you like the way this looks, you like the way it sounds, then you should pick one up now before the price goes up, because I'm noticing that as popular as Harley Benton is becoming, their prices on their guitars are starting to climb.